NCIS Origins. All episodes now streaming on Paramount Plus. Coming CBS Fall. LL Cool J.
NCIS takes NYC.
And Scott Conn.
See you there.
NCIS New York. Coming CBS Fall.
We'll still need the rain gear for your Thursday morning commute. We should gradually diminish those rain chances, though, as we head into the evening. So your full details are coming up next.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, the Democratic candidate for Michigan's Congressional 1st District holds a town hall on Bay College's Escanaba campus. Plus, President Trump holds a rally as part of the White House's America 250 celebration. And members of Congress reveal a time capsule that won't be open for 250 years. Your 19 News at 11 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 11.
Welcome in. A first look at your forecast on this Wednesday night, getting you ready for your Thursday and Friday, which ultimately means that the weekend is just around the corner. So we are going to have those struggling high temperatures tomorrow just because of that system that passed through today. A lot of those wind direction is going to be from the north. So especially for us here in Marquette, we'll be struggling to get at least to the mid 60s. This is definitely cooler than where we should be. At least we'll get some sunshine. We'll gradually clear out the rain throughout the day. We'll end with some chilly sunshine, but we'll talk about that warmth on the way for the start of July in just a few minutes.
Sounds good, Kelly. Thank you. A Democratic candidate for the U.S. Congress is making his case to voters with a platform centered on economic reform and expanded social programs. Iron Mountain architect Kyle Blomquist held a town hall meeting tonight at Bay College outlining his agenda. Our own John Truitt reports.
Kyle Blomquist is campaigning for Congress with a message he says is aimed at people who felt left behind by the current political and economic system. The Iron Mountain architect, small business owner, and city leader is seeking the Democratic nomination in Michigan's 1st congressional district.
Our healthcare access is eroding every single year. Our housing affordability is deteriorating also. Our job prospects and our overall quality of life have diminished, and I want to propose actual solutions.
During his town hall, Blomquist described himself as a democratic socialist and represented a platform built around what he calls basic human rights. He wants a world where his children can thrive.
I want to make sure that they have a prosperous existence, kind of like what we used to take for granted here in America when the American government was doing more for its people with the tax dollars that they were collecting.
Those priorities include Medicare for all, affordable housing, higher wages, expanded Social Security benefits, universal health care, paid parental leave, and tuition-free college education. And a hot-button issue, data centers.
Right now, we have the floodgates wide open, and I believe that we need to shut those floodgates. I support a moratorium on data center construction here in northern Michigan.
Many of those in attendance say that voter turnout this August is essential, regardless of party affiliation.
But educate yourself, find out who the candidates are, find out what they stand for. Don't be afraid to vote for someone because you think they can't win. Give them their vote. Vote for who you believe in.
In Escanaba, John Truitt, WZMQ 19 News.
Blomquist will be leading a protest against data centers this Saturday in downtown Sault Ste. Marie. It's been a busy week at Michigan's Capitol. Lawmakers are deep in budget negotiations and committee work continues on a range of bills. Today, the Committee on Election Integrity looked at bills that could add dual citizenship disclosure for candidates running for office in Michigan. That information would appear on a candidate's affidavit of identity and be posted by the Secretary of State.
Candidates already affirm under oath that they are indeed United States citizens. This bill simply adds one additional disclosure.
Democrats on the committee questioned whether the disclosure serves a real public purpose, arguing dual citizenship doesn't affect a candidate's qualifications for office. Also in the House are Republican lawmakers proposing a new approach to public education that would put parents in charge of how teachers are selected and paid. The bills would create what the author calls a statewide learner first district, allowing parents to use public education funding to hire participating teachers directly through a state-run system. It would allow teachers to create their own courses, run small classrooms, or offer individualized instruction outside traditional school settings.
Democrats and Republicans came together to talk about ideas. How do we usher in transformational change, as Governor Whitmer described, for our system of education? And my mind has been devoted to that, and this is why this legislation is here with you today.
Lawmakers raised questions about oversight and potential impacts on the existing education system. And in judiciary, Michigan House lawmakers are advancing a package of bills that would change how child custody is determined. The measures would establish a legal presumption that children spend equal or near equal time with both parents unless a judge finds clear and convincing evidence otherwise. Courts would also be required to give early notice of that standard and provide written findings whenever the presumption is overridden.
Currently, Michigan courts have little guidance on parenting time, creating inconsistent outcomes statewide. Some parents receive meaningful time with their children, while others get minimal or no visitation that fails to foster healthy relationships.
All these bills still wait in the House for a final vote as lawmakers focus in on negotiating the next state budget. President Trump speaks at a rally on Washington, D.C.'s National Mall tonight. It's part of the White House's celebration of America's 250th anniversary. Nana St. Yo Bansu has more.
God bless the USA.
Supporters of President Trump crowded the National Mall on Wednesday to kick off the Great American State Fair.
Hello, Washington, and a very big hello to America. Thank you.
The president turned the evening into a campaign-style rally after several states and celebrity performers backed out, some saying they did not want to be involved in a partisan event. The fair is run by Freedom 250, an organization created by the Trump administration.
Tonight, as we stand on the edge of our 250th year of independence, I am thrilled to declare that America is back.
The two-week event bills itself as a modern-day World's Fair featuring more than 150 exhibits from all 50 states. President Trump abruptly canceled a different ceremony earlier in the day. It's a bill signing for a major piece of housing legislation.
Big bipartisan majorities ready to go, and Donald Trump wakes up this morning and decides he just can't sign it into law.
Despite heavy Republican support, President Trump wrote on social media that he won't sign the bill unless Congress passes the Save America Act, requiring proof of citizenship for all voters. In a different show of bipartisanship, congressional leaders unveiled a time capsule that will be buried in Philadelphia on July 4th.
When this capsule is finally opened, those Americans will be as distant from us as we are today from the men who signed their names on our declaration.
Back on the National Mall, President Trump says several people were arrested for vandalizing the reflecting pool, and another round of repairs will be underway.
The housing bill automatically becomes law in about 10 days unless the president issues a veto. Speaker Mike Johnson expects him to sign the bill. In part of the country's 250th anniversary celebrations, Congress is looking ahead to the next 250 years. Today, Congress unveiled a time capsule they'll keep at the Capitol to be only opened in the year 2276. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp asked our members what they would put inside the capsule.
Congressional leaders and members unveiled the semi-quincentennial time capsule. We're told inside the capsule will include a joint letter from congressional leadership, copies of important legislative milestones, and items that won't face the risk of degradation. The time capsule is going to be placed here in the Capitol Visitor Center for the next 250 years. So we asked the members what they would put in the time capsule.
For New York City and Knicks fans, you'd put Jalen's jersey in for sure, because you want them to remember that moment of unbelievable success and grandeur and talent and skill. Second thing, I just wrote a book about women of the Bible, and I paired it with Taylor Swift songs. So I would put in the Taylor Swift songs and my book about women of the Bible.
Working with Senator Fetterman's office and we have come up with what I think is a pretty cool thing. It's basically a piece of steel made by U.S. Steel. It's a great reflection of the building and innovation that we've seen over the past 100 years, or maybe the past 200 years.
If it was just up to me, probably a Buffalo Bills helmet, but that's not just my choice. I think we're coming together as a delegation to make a decision as to what to put in the time capsule. I think it's very likely to be a piece of steel from the World Trade Center.
I would put one of my baseball jerseys from the Congressional Baseball game because of the horrendously negative event on June 14, 2017, when the guy tried to kill us all on the baseball field. I think people need to know a long time ago that something bad happened, and Democrats and Republicans and people came together around the U.S. to say, we're better than that.
In Washington, Rachel Knapp, WZMQ 19 News.
Kelly Rowland has your first warning weather forecast after the break. Plus, the Marquette Arts and Music Wellness Lions Club celebrates their one-year anniversary. And we hear from another vendor from tonight's Wednesday night downtown farmers market in Marquette. We'll be right back.
19 News is brought to you by Kirkish Furniture.
Live outside Marquette County? Recycle 906 is worth the drive. We accept cans, cardboard, plastics, and more. Bring it in. Keep the Upper Peninsula clean. See what we accept at recycle906.com.
Instant games from the Michigan Lottery. Fun to play, anytime, any place, at any pace. With dozens of games to choose from and millions of dollars in prizes. It's instant fun for everyone. Sparkle, scratch, and win with our new Gem 7s games. Top prizes of $4 million and $203 million in prizes.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
Thursday.
Rob Lowe!
The life of Lowe. Are you excited for possible grandkiddo?
Oh, I'm not even pretending otherwise. But I'm not looking forward to being called Grandpa. It's not on brand.
You could make Grandpa hot.
I've been on the cover of AARP twice. It's over.
Plus Ella Hunt, and it's summer cooking.
Try to peel the tomatoes now. No, you don't need a knife.
You don't need a knife. I was showing you don't need a knife.
The Kelly Clarkson Show, tomorrow at 5 on WZMQ CBS.
Chips or cracks, we got your back. Brian's Auto Glass.
Cracked windshield, chipped glass? Don't wait. Call Brian's Auto Glass in Nagani. We specialize in expert windshield replacement, chip and crack repairs, and safety system calibrations to keep your vehicle road ready. Can't come to us? No problem. We'll come to you with our mobile service. Fast, professional, local. Brian's Auto Glass, where clear vision starts.
Escanaba reporter Lily Simmons on WZMQ 19 News. Now, from the 19 News Forecast Center, this is WZMQ 19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
And welcome back. We were trying to get a lot of that rain out of the way. It is going to continue to linger through the overnight and to start off your Thursday morning. And this data, especially the rain, this is only as of 5:30. It's not until midnight that the official data for the entire day or just past midnight comes out. So as of 5:30, there was only about 1/10 of an inch of rain, but we had some more showers roll through. So I wouldn't be surprised if that were to change and increase ever so slightly. But a high temperature of 63 for today. The average is 74, and we're going to be falling into that same about 10 degrees cooler than where we should be for tomorrow. And it's because of this system. You factor in now the wind's going to be from the north, lots of cloud cover for the morning, and also some rain is all going to kind of pile up and make it really difficult for us to feel the warmth that we should be feeling now at this time of the year. But we know how that goes. Even though we get to summertime, that doesn't always guarantee the warm weather. So that's what we have for tomorrow morning. Definitely have the rain gear for the morning commute, but we will start to see gradually clearing clearing skies. Rain will taper off through the afternoon, and I don't think we'll really need it for your Thursday evening commute or even your Thursday night plans. The further into the nighttime that we get, the less cloud cover we will get, which is always good news because we're getting closer to the weekend. Of course, Friday morning now looking really nice, maybe just a few leftover showers, and any of the purple that you see here, that doesn't mean we're going to see sleet or freezing rain. That just tells me, or at least tells the models, that that's going to be cooler air that was pulling a pretty big area of low pressure with that cooler Canadian air. So it's just that cooler, 40, 50, 60 degree air. We're not going to deal with any of that winter precipitation type. Future rain outlook, though, maybe some heavier downpours out towards the Munising and Sault Ste. Marie area just from that leftover last little batch of rain of that system. And thankfully, we'll start to see the winds also be continuing to be on the calm side, maybe get a slight breeze down to the Escanaba area for Thursday night, but we should be seeing about 10 miles per hour or less for the winds, which is always good because we did see those wind gusts push close to 60 miles per hour for today. So we talk about the heat, and I want to make sure I give you enough time in advance, even though we are looking at next week. It's very easy for these heat risks to sneak up on you because when you come off of a winter like that, everyone wants to just get outside and enjoy, so it's easy to forget stocking up on the water, putting on the SPF, all the things that you need to be doing before you leave the house. We are looking at a pretty big pattern setting up for decent warm-up for definitely Sunday going into Monday and continuing throughout the first few days of July. That jet stream lifts, and as we know, that allows for a lot of that warm air to come up into the Upper Peninsula, and you definitely need to make sure you're doing all those things to watch out for your body, because when you look at heat versus natural disaster fatalities, heat is leading for the yearly average, the amount of lives lost from it. It's heat and flooding, and people don't always realize that. They think it's all from the tornadoes and everything like that, but remember, it's not until the weekend we start to get to Sunday into Monday. Temperatures will be up to the lower 80s, and we'll be watching for some scattered showers and storms.
Kelly, thank you very much. A Marquette organization is marking 1 year of bringing music and arts to the community. The Marquette Arts and Music Wellness Lions Club celebrated its first anniversary this evening with a ribbon cutting at Black Rocks Brewery, followed by an evening of live music, local art, and fundraising. Proceeds from the event are split between the club and Northwoods Air Lifeline, which provides free medical flights for UP cancer-stricken children and residents who need to reach distant care.
Music and arts are healing for people, and we feel like a responsibility to get out, provide that, and seeing the positive reactions and seeing the smiles on people's faces makes all the work that we put into it really worth it.
The NAMWLC is a subset of the Lions Club, now 1 year strong and looking ahead to year 2. Tonight marked the third week for the Downtown Farmers Market in Marquette. With some showers earlier today, clear skies and another strong turnout pushed through. Sarah Vandenbosch of Woodland Weaving showcases her various displays of handmade jewelry and bracelets. This is her first year officially as Woodland Weaving, rebranding from Sacred Vibrations. She uses rocks and gems found around the area and incorporates those in her crafts.
Macrame jewelry, so I kind of just find a different stone or beads that I like, and I find a way to wrap around it so you can kind of keep a little piece of the beach or the woods with you wherever you go.
The Downtown Farmers Markets will continue every Wednesday for the summer. Amazon Prime Day deals are taking place this week, with competitors also jumping in to offer discounts, and millions of Americans are looking to buy electronics on sale, including new smart TVs. But cybersecurity experts have a new warning about what information you may be sharing on these smart devices. Evan Moon reports.
Prime Day deals could score you up to 50% off the latest smart TVs. But as our homes become smarter, cybersecurity experts have a warning about tech trying to outsmart you. The research company Spur looked at apps on LG and Samsung TVs and found many could be sharing your data.
Apps that were available in their marketplace actually had software that essentially enabled the users to sell their internet traffic to other third parties that they had no idea who they were or what they were using them for. And these are usually being buried in things like games.
On Samsung and LG smart TVs, Spur assessed over 6,000 individual apps. They found 2,058, nearly 1 in 3, were selling users' IP address after asking in a pop-up window if they wanted ads. When consumers decline, the apps still connect and share your data. Alistair Parr, Spur's chief technology officer, says app developers do this to make money.
If you're not paying for the product, you are the product. And what they're doing is they're essentially reselling your internet traffic. Now, if you think of your internet connection, that's almost your identity to some extent.
Some popular brands and platforms have policies restricting data scraping.
Amazon, for example, explicitly bans this activity from happening on their Amazon devices. And Roku is another one that's essentially shut down that capability.
Parr says the good news, there is transparency. When downloading a new app on these TVs, read the fine print and any alerts that may pop up. Sometimes clicking no to ads means saying yes to data sharing.
Still to come on your 19 News, scientists say researching the aquatic axolotl could prove beneficial for human health. We'll have that and more when we come back.
19 News is brought to you by Kirkish Furniture.
Have you heard? Affordable healthcare is better than ever. And right now there are more carriers and plans to choose from. If you're between 18 and 64 years old with a household income of $25,000 or less, this message is for you. Right now, the government's Affordable Care Act is available for individual and family health coverage plans with little to no cost to you. Don't gamble your health. Call Health Care for All. 70% of callers qualify for a zero-cost health care coverage. See if you are one of them. Call now. Our agents are standing by to help you get the health insurance plan you and your family needs and deserves. If you're uninsured or struggling to afford your current health insurance, help is just a phone call away. This is not Medicaid or Medicare. This is the marketplace with the largest selection of healthcare plans from the Affordable Care Act. To find a plan that's right for you, call 800-626-9042. That's 800-626-9042.
We started back in 1913. Grandfather would go from door to door on a cart selling dry goods. It's great seeing people actually coming in saying, you know, my grandfather waited on you. We offer a wide selection of lazy-boy recliners, Smith Brothers Amish furniture. We also offer a wide selection of appliances, all with free delivery, and we'll set it up where you'd like. Being able to help the customer and satisfy what they're looking for in their house, making it the place that they want to be, has been one of the most rewarding things.
What's bothering Archie?
Politics. What the Supreme Court says ain't got nothing to do with the law.
How to raise children.
Get out of here!
Door tap.
Goldfish. Come on now, I draw the line on goldfish.
See what's bothering Archie on All in the Family.
Sundays from 8 to 10 on WZMQ Me TV. Sophia Murphy reports at 6 and 11 on WZMQ 19 News. You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. Mexico City has adopted the axolotl as its unofficial mascot of the World Cup tournament. While the amphibian may be abundant in media and pet stores, in the wild they face a serious problem. Jared Hill has details on the conservation efforts, plus how their ability to regrow body parts is helping scientists unlock health benefits for humans.
The axolotl is everywhere in Mexico City. On the streets, the trains, even the money. But in the wild, these smiley salamanders are critically endangered.
When people know that there are a lot of axolotls around the world in tanks, they don't think that the species is going to extinction.
Axolotls are only native to the wetlands in southern Mexico City, where urbanization and the introduction of foreign fish decimated the population by more than 99%. Ecologist Luis Zambrano leads a team trying to reverse that trend, partnering with local farmers to create refuge areas.
We recreated the environment that has been there, until 50 years ago. We know that there are axolotls there. So there is a hope. If we still restoring the areas, then we could create the environment for more axolotls.
The amphibian also holds a special place in research labs with its unique ability to regenerate almost any body part, even the brain, heart, and lungs. It's a power researchers want to unlock in humans.
The axolotl limb basically knows where it's been amputated, where the injury is, so that it basically makes a blueprint of exactly what's missing.
Dr. Catherine McCusker studies axolotls at UMass Boston. She says humans may already hold the secret for limb regeneration.
Those same distributions of cells that we think is playing a really important role in making the blueprint is also present in human limbs.
The axolotl is the oldest self-sustaining laboratory animal, dating back to 1864 when some were shipped to France. McCusker says her lab is also investigating controlling cancer cells, while other axolotl studies have tackled conditions, including spina bifida and thyroid problems.
Zambrano hopes the creature's popularity helps his conservation efforts. The National Autonomous University of Mexico gives fans a chance to virtually adopt one to raise money. Croquet and horseshoes are familiar summer games, but there's another sport that has a long tradition, lawn bowling. It's a game the founding fathers played, and as the U.S. marks 250 years, the sport is still going strong. Bradley Blackburn reports from New York City.
On a picture-perfect day in Central Park,
where's shot?
These figures in bright white are keeping one of America's oldest games in play. This is the New York Lawn Bowling Club, which for a century has welcomed members to join.
All the people that are playing back here, they are obsessed with the game.
Past president Alan Winson showed us the basics.
This is not a ball, it's a bowl.
A bowl.
Which means it's lopsided. Drop your hand and you step and roll.
New Yorkers were playing the game long before the United States even existed.
Probably the first sport in America.
Alejandro Delgado is a club member who directed a documentary about lawn bowling. We met in Bowling Green Park, where colonists bowled right near Wall Street. On July 9th, 1776, patriots rushed the park to topple a statue of King George III.
It was right in the middle. Right in the middle, yeah.
And along the perimeter, you can still see where they sawed off parts of the fence.
There were crowns, little crowns here. They wanted to remove any symbol of the British monarchy.
Because of lawn bowling's royal roots, it lost popularity after the Revolution, but never disappeared. George Washington bowled at Mount Vernon, and in the 20th century, clubs sprouted up again. Even Walt Disney was a lawn bowler.
You think people will still be playing this game in another 250 years?
They may not be playing baseball, but they'll be bowling.
Playing with Yvonne?
The pastime of the founding fathers is still bringing people together.
I was hooked. I just love this game.
Much better.
An American tradition that rolls on.
Do it for another about 5 years, you get really good. There we go.
Rumors continue to swirl about the Swift-Kelsey wedding. A Taylor Swift expert weighs in on bridal wear. Plus, new film The Dink shows the growing battle between tennis and pickleball. Gwen Baumgartner has tonight's entertainment headlines.
Comedian Ricky Gervais is coming out with a new Netflix animated series for adults.
What are you afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything. Well, bees, water. Yeah.
The 6-part series stars a group of foul-mouthed cats who take a kitten under their wing. Alley Cats heads to Netflix in August. Speculation continues to grow about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's upcoming nuptials. Sarah Chappelle is considered an expert on the pop star after founding a popular blog called Taylor Swift Style 15 years ago. She offers this wedding dress prediction.
My personal picks for Taylor's ceremony dress from brands she's historically worn would be Oscar de la Renta, Ralph Lauren. My top reasons for that are that they both bring a really romantic and, vintage inspired element to their designs, which is something that I think Taylor is known to love.
The singer has been tight-lipped about any wedding plans since her engagement to Kelce last summer. A new trailer shows the intense on-court competition between tennis and pickleball. Film The Dink stars Jake Johnson as a washed-up former tennis player helping protect his father's tennis club from the growing threat of pickleball.
Here's your pickleball. Get in the garbage. This is a tennis club, lady.
The plot twist, he tries pickleball and loves it. Comedy and a little family drama ensues. The Dink rolls to Apple TV next month.
Now don't go anywhere. When we come back, Kelly Rowland will have our final look at weather.
Optimize your home with Maytag and Whirlpool appliances from Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Maytag and Whirlpool offer best-in-class warranties on durable, state-of-the-art appliances, perfect for your laundry room or kitchen. Available in stock or online, plus free delivery and 0% financing.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show. NBA on Prime Plus annually. Candace Parker, Taylor Rooks, and Blake Griffin. Hey!
And this kid dominates on the court. Plus, this is the perfect setup. A surprise he didn't see coming.
We full of surprises.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, tomorrow at 4 on WZMQ CBS. Followed by The Kelly Clarkson Show at 5 and 19 News at 6.
Beauty, confidence, relaxation. Are you ready? At LJ Aesthetic Studio in Manistee, we create a welcoming, inclusive space built around high-quality care, modern techniques, and results that still look like you. You deserve this. LJ Aesthetic Studio. Be your best you.
Watch 19 News and Weather on YouTube. Just search and subscribe. WZMQ 19 News is always available for streaming 24/7, and it's free.
My mom is a veteran and she was injured in the line of duty.
I hurt my leg in a training accident when she was only 2 years old.
She had 7 different surgeries over the span of 9 years, and there were tons of complications.
I'm doing much better now. I'm an active part of my kids' lives.
She can kick a mean soccer ball.
Through thick and thin, DAV's been there for me and my family.
Every year, DAV helps more than 1 million veterans like Sandy get the health and disability benefits they've earned.
My victory is getting my life back.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
I'm Sophia Murphy at the Capitol in Lansing, only on WZMQ 19 News.
And a final check of your forecast, getting you ready for your Thursday. We do have some lingering cloud cover with some showers for the morning time. But by the time we get to about that noon time, we should have most of the rain out of the way. Still working on clearing out that cloud cover. But I think your Thursday evening will be really nice if you want to maybe get outside and run any errands or have the dinner outside. We can do all those things as we have a very low chance of rain for Thursday night headed into Friday morning. Rain really shouldn't be an issue for the rest of the week. Setting up for the weekend, we may have some scattered showers return for Saturday, but expect some lingering showers and storms, especially down towards the southern and eastern portions of the Upper Peninsula, and of course those struggling temperatures into the 60s, especially for us here into Marquette. So if you're wishing that it was warmer, don't worry, that's right around the corner. Once we hit Sunday into Monday, we hit the ground running with that true summertime heat, as temperatures will be into the mid-80s to start off the new month.
Kelly, thank you again. And finally tonight, a remarkable find in Europe is giving historians a whole new look at the lives of Vikings. Archaeologists say they've discovered a massive site where Vikings made textiles. Experts in Denmark say the area, the size of more than a dozen football fields, includes spaces for processing flax and looms used for weaving fabric.
This one is a weight loom that we have found in one of the pit houses. They have been used as weights. Then we have glass beads that tells us about the person who have been working here or lived here.
Archaeologists also uncovered coins and stones with inscriptions and believe the site dates back more than 1,000 years to sometime between 600 and 950 AD. That's all the time we have for tonight, everyone. We'll catch you back here tomorrow at 6/5 Central. Have a good night.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently,